These daughters thanked her aunt and gave a feast to her for solving the problem easily. Now here is the Arun's timetable: sleeping, studying, playing. Do you have a timetable for all your chores in a day, on a holiday and on a school day? Make one. That is important. Not only important to make one, but to follow that. So, sleeping is 1/3 of a day. So, these are the blocks. I hope they are 24. So, let us take some notes. Any problem, taking notes is important. Okay, that will give you some understanding about the problem. Sleeping is 1/3 of a day. Okay, 1/3 day. Day is 24 hours, right? 1/3 of 24 will be how much? If we divide a day into three parts, each part will be 8 hours. 1/3 is 8 hours. For sure, everyone will go for 8 hours of sleep or more even. And playing 1/8 of a day. Playing is 1/8. 1/8 of a day, 1/8 of 24. So if you make 24 into 8 parts, each part is going to be 8 3s are 24. So that is 3 hours. Okay. So if these are 24 squares, mark 8 hours for the sleep in one color, and for playing, mark with a blue color, that is 3 hours, so 3 blocks, and studying 1/4 of a day. Study 1/4 of day is 24 hours. So if we divide 24 into 4 parts, each part will be 6 hours. 6 4s are 24. 6 hours. Okay. So 6 squares. Mark with this yellow color. Okay. You will be left with some hours, and that you use for other activities. So how many will be left? Let us count. Other activities. Other activities. Let us count these hours. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. So 24 minus 18 is 6 hours. You are left with 6 hours to do other works like wake up, fresh up, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and other activity. Right? So you make your own timetable, schedule, and follow that. That's a good habit for life. That's going to be useful for total life. School magazine. So you know half. What is 1/4 called? A quarter. 1/4 is called quarter. So 2 quarters will be 1/2 and 4 quarters will be 1 year. So year will have 4 quarters, right? So the school decided to bring out a magazine every quarter. Quarter means 3 months. Quarter means 3 months because a year will have 12 months. So 1/4 of that is 3 months. So every 3 months there will be 4 quarters in a year, and every 3 months they want to bring out a magazine, school magazine. So in a year, how many magazines they will bring? It will be 4. So if you say the first month they bring it, again next month, next quarter is going to be 4, next quarter is going to be 7, next quarter is going to be 10. right? Every quarter. So total 4 magazines in a year. If anyone is sleeping for longer hours, you will have a name, nickname. Do you know what is that? Kumbhakarna. He is sleeping like a Kumbhakarna. Who is Kumbhakarna? He is brother of Ravana. Ravana is the demon who ruled Lanka, Sri Lanka. Who ruled Lanka in Ramayana, in Hindu epic Ramayana. Ravana is the main villain and his brother is Kumbhakarna. These are all demons who fought with Rama to their end. To their end. Who fought with Rama for their end. Who fought with Rama, the Vishnu avatar, for their own end. He is famous for sleeping for half a year. Can you tell how many days he will be sleeping? In a year, you have 365 days. So, half of this is going to be how much? 182.5. So, approximately 180 days. So, he is sleeping around 180 days in a year. It is half a year for Kumbhakarna. But most of the people sleep for about 8 hours a day. And that is recommended also to have a sound sleep. And this is what part of the day? Day is 24 hours. So 8 hours is what part? It is a 1/3. If we divide 24 into 3 parts, each part is going to be, if we divide a day 24 hours into 3 parts, each part will be 8 hours. So that way it is 1/3. In 1 year, you will be sleeping how many days, months can you say? Obviously it's a 1/3 of an year. 1/3 of an year is going to be 1/3 of 12 months is 4 months. If it is 10 years, 1/3 of 10 years is, if it is 9 years, 1/3 of 9 years is 3 years. That is how much? That is how much you spend. That is how much you spend your time in the sleep. So a person with 60 years must have slept for how many years? You can calculate what is 1/3 of 60 years. It's around 20 years, right? Now, previously we had chord puzzle, how it was divided into equal parts. So here is the clue for that. If you want to look at the puzzle, you go back to the 61 and you can check your answers with this. Hope you all must have got a chance to visit vegetable shop or the grocery shop sometime. There, what do you see? What do you notice? There is the price list, price of each item. So, you want some item, you want any item, you will check the price and you will get whatever you want. That you take some money, go to the shop and you know what you want, which vegetables or which items. You will look at the price list and you will ask for the quantities. You may want tomatoes 1 kilo, potatoes 1 kilo, carrot 2 kilos. You have the rate list there. You will calculate the total you have to pay to the store owner, that whoever is running that store. Okay, you will check your items also when you do the purchase, right? So based on this list here, can you tell how much does 2 kg of tomato cost? Each kg costs 12 rupees. So 2 kg are going to cost 2 multiplied by 12, that is 24. Okay, so this is a simple, these are all simple calculations. You try it. Usually you will be having a list of items that need to be brought. So what is the item, what's the price, and how much you are taking. Suppose here, suppose you want 3.5 kilos potatoes. One fourth, this is one fourth. This is one fourth carrot, the quantity and the price. If you multiply the price with the quantity, you will get the amount. You need to write down and do a total. So that is the price you are going to pay. That is the price you are going to pay to the for the items you have purchased. Right? It's a simple thing. Next time you go to the market, you do it yourself. The shop owner says that you have to give some 150 rupees or so for all the items you have taken. But you calculate yourself. There can be some mistake made by the shop owner. You have to tell that you are correct, whether they are correct or not. You have to check yourself. That's important. Some practice time. Rahim has to travel 1/4 kilometer to reach school. And what distance does he travel to go to the school and come back home? Okay, one side it is 1/4, and has to come back means it's a same amount of distance he has to travel. Suppose his home, H is home, to school is 1/4, and in the evening school to home, he has to travel the same distance, 1/4. So what is the total distance he has to travel? It is 1/4 plus 1/4. Can you do the totaling? So I'll tell you a simpler way. So 1/4 means it's a 1 kilometer, and 1 kilometer plus 1/4 of a kilometer. 1 km is 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. Okay. So 1/4 of a kilometer is how much? If you make 1000 into 4 parts, each part will be 250 meters. That is 1/4 kilometer. On the two sides, he has to travel 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer. Straight away, let us add these two. 1 plus 1 is 2 kilometer, and 1/4 plus 1/4. 1/4 plus 1/4 is going to be how much? 2 quarters. 2 1/4s are 1/2. 1/2 kilometer. Right? So, say it is a half kilometer. Half kilometer is, if you divide 1000 meters into 2 parts, each part is 500 meters. So, half kilometer is 500 meters. So, straight away, it is 2 plus 1/2 is 2.5 kilometer. 2 1/2 kilometer is the total distance Rahim has to travel to and fro school and home. Okay, the next one. What coins? Lata bought a pencil and a pen for 7.5 rupees. 7 and half we put as a 0.5. She gave 10 rupees. Okay, the shopkeeper gave back the money in half and quarter rupees. What are the coins she got? Okay, first of all, we'll calculate how much Lata needs to get. So that will be 10 minus 7.5. Okay, so that will be 2.5. So 2.5 rupees Lata has to get back, right? And shopkeeper has paid in half and quarter rupees. Okay, so if it's a half rupees, then how many halves will be there in 2.5 divided by 2 divided by 1 by 2. So how many 50s will be there? It's simply half means 0.5, right? 0.5. So that is going to be 5. So 5 50 paise or 5 half rupees. If she gives, then she will get 2 rupee 50 paise. And if it's a quarter, then how many quarters will be there in 2 rupee 50 paise? 1 rupee you will have 4 quarters. Okay, 4 into 25. So 2 rupees you will have 8 into 25. Okay, 8 quarters. And in 50 paise you will have 2 quarters. So 2 rupee 50 paise is equal to 8 plus 2, 10 quarters. Okay, 10 quarters or 5 half rupee coins. She will be getting it. Okay, when you get a chance to play with the currency, you ask your parents some currency and count the currency. Or when you go for the shopping, you yourself try to calculate the currency for whatever the trade that is happening. Okay? Railway station. Whenever you go to the railway station, pay attention to those advertisements. A train running in right time or a train running. Whenever you go to the railway station, pay attention to those announcements. Some trains will be on time, some will be running late, and if any train is running late, just to calculate the time. What is the time expected the train to be at that particular station? You might have got affected by trains running late sometimes. Most of the reasons why the train Most of the reasons for a train to be running late. Do you know the reasons? There may be some track issues or some rains or some other conditions. Otherwise, generally, all the trains will be on time. And we, as good citizens of this country, we need to help the railways or other transport system to be punctual and prompt to serve us better. Thank you, children. We'll meet again in another session. Bye for now.